Hey, teachers. Creativity in the classroom is important and it makes our classes fun. So, here are a couple of creative activities and games to use with your students. Let's go. Our first activity is called personality, but like most of the games names in my channel, it's just a made-up name. Anyway, when we talk about personality, we tend to think about humans' personalities, like our friends or our neighbors, right? However, in this activity, students will create personalities but for things. So what I do is I collect random items from around me and put them in a box. And without explaining anything, I ask every student to pick an item. If you have a larger class, then let them work in pairs or groups. I ask the students to create personalities for these items, and I give them this card to answer. They have to give their item a gender, name, age, character. And then we move to these funny questions like, what is this item feeling right now? And what does it hope for the future? Isn't that like super fun? You have to try it out. Their answers are always hilarious and really creative. Our second activity is called Why Should I? Again, I invented the name. You can definitely come up with a better one. Lead in by letting the students watch Jimmy Kimmel pitches to Shark Tank. They don't have to watch the full thing, just the first couple of pitches where he tries to sell really useless and practical products and services. And this is what your precious students gonna do. For this one, it's better if they work as teams and preferably 4 teams because I have 4 genius ideas, but of course you can add more. Here are the ones I use and I got them from my colleague. Blinding glasses, DJ for funerals, phones for dogs, clothes for food. So every group picks a topic and they have to work together to create a pitch similar to Jimmy's and try to convince us, and here comes the name of the game, why we should consider their idea. For example, why phones for dogs is such an incredible product. The last 2 creative exercises are kind of cheesy, but I had to include them here, just in case you have never come across them before. The first one is the 9-dot problem, also known as think out of the box. Let them draw 9 dots arranged in a set of 3 rows, as you can see here. The challenge is to draw 4 straight lines, which go through the middle of all the dots, without taking the pencil off the paper. Each line starts where the last line finishes. The thing is, students literally have to think out of the box to solve this puzzle and encourage them to do so. Tell them to keep that sentence in their minds while solving. The last activity is called 30 circles. Guys, I'm happy to announce that this is the real name of the game. I give the students a sheet of paper with 30 identical circles on it like this one. But if you don't have a lot of time, then just go with 15 or even 10. The students have a short amount of time, usually 10 minutes maximum, to draw something in as many of the circles as possible. When they're done, the students talk about what they drew and we compare the circles with the rest of the class, and you know the drill. I like this one and I always participate in it. It clears negative energy from my mind and body. That's pretty it. A big thank you for being here with me today, and special thank you for Aya and Fida Saraneo.